Hello, you lovely ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mingsa, and it is time for the final Orange Star mission. In the last part, people said, "Oh, are you saying this is the final mission?" No. The hack does feature a full custom campaign. This is the final Orange Star mission. At last, the enemy's stronghold. Can we win back our country? Commander Nell to Commander Summer. Come in, Summer. Hear you loud and clear, Commander Nell. We've identified the army we're up against. Summer, those units bear the same color as Sturm's army. What? The Sturm from the previous war? I made absolutely certain I wasn't making a mistake. Also, Sonya of Yellow Comet confirmed our identity. So they set up those labs on our soil. But I don't understand, why in the middle of our land? There's more to this than meets the eye for sure. Sturm is a calculating, conniving commander. Summer, have you located their regional headquarters? We have. The four of us are ready to begin an assault. Then proceed, but remain cautious. There's no telling what they'll do. You're authorized to produce new units as you advance. I'm also authorizing a new unit, the anti-tank. Check it out in the base. Good luck, Summer. Over and out. Ooh, okay. Alright, so we can select between the four commanders. Now, I did something that I usually don't do. I had a bit of a look at the map beforehand because I wasn't sure who to pick. And I came up with a bit of a funny strategy. So I took a look at the map. You'll see why I'm picking Summer. It's actually going to be quite a fun one. Mission 7, a Grand Climax. Sounds like a bad porn movie from the 90s. Welcome. Just in time for the climax. No gimmicks of any kind here, just a straight final battle. Alright, clown, now I want answers. Why has Sturm sent you out here? Aw, come on, you know Sturm is behind this already? That was supposed to be a major plot twist later on. Come on, using the same villain over and over is too predictable. Summer, sometimes something doesn't feel right about this. Wasn't Sturm said to drop giant rocks on armies? Oh no, I can do that. Only it's a giant cream pie. No comment. Pass! But Bessie has a point. Couldn't he just run us over by himself? It's like I said, you want answers? Win the game first. You heard the lady. I say let's rock. Point taken. Commence the attack. Capture cities and labs as you go. The goal is the usual. Defeat our army or capture our HQ. Good luck. Alright, so... yeah, I don't know, is this supposed to be Advanced Force 1 Sturm or Advanced Force 2 Sturm? I don't know, I don't think this story is meant to be taken very seriously. So, as you can see, there's many labs on this map. There's 3 in total. There's one here, and then there's a lab, like, right next to Fortune's starting base. And, I think you're pretty much not supposed to be able to interrupt this, but there is actually a way to do it. I think. You build a recon on day 1, and you base skip. We're gonna take advantage of the AI being dumb. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send the recon all the way over here, and then we are going to be building a, just gonna be building some regular infantry. I will start to produce mechs pretty soon. And as you can see, the AI is pretty dumb, and it base skips all the time, which is kind of funny. So we're gonna put the recon on top of the lab to prevent the AI from capping it. And then we're also gonna go and get an APC. Now, I don't think Summer gets APC bonus movement like Sami gets. No, she does not, so she's a little bit worse than Sami. Although she does have that funny superpower that gives her firepower bonuses when capturing properties. I do kind of like that one. I'm gonna see if I can make some use of that later on. So as you can see, she'll pretty much get this lab if you don't build a recon. It's pretty much impossible to do, but I'm gonna put the recon on top of the lab and trick the infantry so they can't capture it. And then, meanwhile, I'm going to use this APC to transport some of my units further along, but I'm also going to build a mech because Fortune is going to send a tank at us pretty quickly. And since the infantry are kind of dumb, they'll just hug the recon. So I'm going to start by just taking shots at the infantry to make sure that their capture capacity is reduced. Because, like, taking away a Neotank from the enemy is a pretty big deal. And then I'm gonna try and grab this slab right here. Like so. And also there's a lab over here, which I definitely want to get, so I'm going to go get that one as well. But for now, I'm just going to spam some more mechs. I do need to go get those 2 properties on the side at some point. But we want to build those valuable summer mechs. So, because of our positioning right now, we're kind of forcing Fortune's infantry away from the lab. And if we can damage every single one of her infantry, then her capture capacity should be greatly diminished. At least that's my plan. Now, she has a rocket here, so... thing is, though, this recon is pretty much dead anyway, so I don't mind doing this. We just want to prevent the lab cap for as long as humanly possible. And then we can even do this. Like so. 2 HP left on that bad boy. And now we can go for this lab as well. And then what I'm actually going to do is I think I'm going to bait this tank. I think we could probably bait it with a I think we could bait it with an infantry actually. Tanks like to attack infantry, so I think that should be fine. And then let's build 2 regular infantry for now. And of course, the rocket is going to shoot on a recon, but that's fine. It's going to survive 1 shot. And okay, interesting. All right, the tank... Yeah, of course. Yeah, the AI loves to interrupt captures. That makes sense. Now, Fortune gets extra firepower whenever her units are adjacent... I don't know what that medium tank is doing. Whenever her units are adjacent to infantry, which is kind of interesting. So that means that she also deals more damage to infantry, which is kind of interesting. Because whenever she attacks, she is, by proxy, adjacent to enemy infantry, so... Anyway, what we want to do now is we just want to deal as much damage to the infantry. Now I don't know which one she's going to attack with. I think these ones might be moving first, so... But we have some time right now. Because I think the AI is going to start the cap with the 3 HP infantry. Which means we have several turns to reach it. And of course, we have a Neo tank right now on our side, which is great. And I think I'm actually going to skip this. And then I'm just going to attack here. 61%. Baboomba. That tank is dealt with. And then I could try and keep the artillery occupied, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to do this. Let's go and get some of these properties on the side here. And let's do the same thing over here. Oh, that's right. APCs can move on rivers. That's that keeps catching me off guard. It does. All right. I think we need a tank. Let's get a tank out. So now the rocket should fire, I think. Yeah, the indirects always fire first with the AI. You can really take advantage of this. So now I got Fortune to basically base lock herself for 2 turns with that rocket, which is kind of nice. And now she's gonna spend at least... Oh, wow, she actually joint cap. Interesting. Huh. I didn't actually think the AI would do that, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I thought maybe they wouldn't. So that means I have 3 more turns to interrupt that capture. But that shouldn't actually be a problem. Because my Neo tank is coming up. Yes, there is an anti-tank there. And that is a problem. I'm pretty sure the anti-tank deals quite well with the Neo tank. If it's anything like the anti-tank of Days of Ruin, it probably will. Now, here, I will actually get myself interrupted, unless I do this. Maybe I can trick it, actually. Yeah, I might actually be able to trick it into going for the 5 HP mech. That could be a thing. Alright, let's put the tank here. Let's capture these properties over here. Grab these properties as well. And then we should probably... Yeah, let's just build more mechs. I think if we're lucky, if we can position a mech here before power, we might just be able to take over this base immediately, because the AI often base skips, so... Could be worth checking out. So, the question is it worth putting our Neo tank in range of an anti-tank in order to interrupt a cap? Okay, no, it seems the AI prefers interrupting the capture, but that's okay. That's okay. So I could, in theory, I could interrupt the cap right now, but it would put me in range of a lot of bad shit, so maybe we don't want to do that. Let's see. We could, We could wipe out the infantry completely. That is a possibility, I guess. I think we need to be kind of careful. We don't want to be in range of that thing. I wouldn't be surprised if the anti-tank one-shots the Neo. Alright, I think we will get this lab in the next 2 turns. Summer has a 25% bonus on capture rate, so... Actually, will we get it? Oh yeah, no, we're 1. It rounds down, sadly. It does round down, sadly. Okay, so what should we do here? Let's see. I think I'm actually just gonna ferry some infantry over here now. Again, I really want to grab this base once I get my power. I think that's probably for the best. Let's get another tank out though and another mech. So it might just be worth it to interrupt that captor regardless. Hopefully the AI doesn't join cap. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good to see. We might just be able to keep that. Oh, nice. We wiped out the infantry. Okay, the anti-tank seems to not want to move from its position. But this is actually good. A gap actually opened up right now. A nice little gap just opened up right now because Fortune foolishly moved her. Yeah, look at that. Oh, beautiful. You're not getting that lab, Fortune. There we go. Of course, yeah, the anti-tank will decimate our Neo-tank, but we also get to do this, which I think is definitely worth it. Yeah, 24%. We don't want to do that. There we go. Rocket is now pretty much neutralized. And, yeah, I don't know what you think you're doing with this anti-air, but it ain't gonna work. I think Summer's probably the best CO pick for this map. There we go. Now we have another Neo-tank on the way. And because the Neo-tank can go over rivers, I could probably base lock that base pretty quickly. Now, looks like she's putting an APC on our HQ. That's actually pretty smart. That is actually pretty smart. But yeah, if we get our super, we can just capture this base instantly, which is, I think is what we want to do. Anyway, let's grab these last neutral properties around our area. I like this map. This map is fun. This is a fun map. I can see it being pretty difficult, though, if you don't play it properly. Alright, let's just be a little cautious here. So, let's see how badly the anti-tank... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna splat you good. Okay, this is gonna suck. Let's see how much the anti-tank hurts. Alright, first we got some artillery. That's okay. I wonder, has Ephraim changed the bonuses? Oh, this is the anti-tank, I think. Oh, okay. The anti-tank actually destroyed my tank rather than going for my Neo. That's actually pretty good, I think. Alright, I can continually just keep interrupting that if I want to. Do I want to, though? Is it worth it to keep doing this? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's not do that. Yeah, let's keep this mech around here for the time being. And how are we going to proceed from here? I mean, we could keep attacking. I don't know if it's smart, though. I really don't know if it's smart at all. But I think I'm going to do a bit of a joint cap here and attack. Even though tank warfare is not Summer's specialty. Should still be a decent trade. There we go. I guess, I mean, we've spent so much effort trying to interrupt this cap. It would be kind of silly to stop now. Besides, taking some damage on the Neo tank might actually fill up my power bar to the point where I can just capture this outright. So I actually think this could work. Alright, let's move up here. So we have 17,000 right now. Should we build an anti-tank maybe? Let's try it. Anti-tank and artillery, why not? Let's see if they're any good. Alright, let's see if the AI does a joint cap. Alright, so I'm expecting 6 HP of damage, maybe 7? Yeah, 6 HP, so 60% damage. Well, it's in a forest, so seems like the anti-tank is like, what, 70% base damage against the Neo-tank? I mean, it is an anti-tank, so it makes sense, really. Ooh, I hope this won't be an interrupt. Okay, no, I think I might be able to get that now. Okay, no join cap, that's good. Is she building anything? No. Beautiful, okay. So if I can get my power this turn, I can instantly capture this base, which would be really nice. So I think that's definitely what I'm going to do. It's too bad I don't have more mechs in range of this artillery. I could have killed it. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna interrupt the cap again. There we go. And I think a tank engagement should earn me superpower. Potentially. Let's see if I can get this. Nah, I can't get it, sadly. I'd rather save my infantry then in that case. Alright, give me that super. We're 1 star away. I should be able to get it, maybe. Ah, half a star. I might actually not be able to get it then. Ooh, that's kind of sad, actually. Half a star. That's annoying. Well, at least I can get these guys a little bit closer, so there's that, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'll continue moving my mechs towards her, like so. And let's bring our anti-tank up as well, just in case Fortune actually manages to cap the lab. It could happen, you never know. Let's build another tank. And let's just pray that Fortune does not build anything in her right base. Alright, that's another cap. I might be able to interrupt it, though. Maybe. Alright, bye-bye, Neo-Tank. You did your best. Yeah, it might be hard to interrupt this one. We'll see. At least I have... Oh, God, that's a lot of damage. At least we have anti-tanks now, though, so... Maybe we'll be able to make do with her getting a Neo-Tank. At least we delayed it as long as humanly possible. Yeah, should have known this guy would be obliterated. Okay, that tank is stuck in no man's land doing absolutely nothing. And now the medium tank has decided to join the... Okay, now she's actually protecting her cap, so... I guess that's it. Don't build anything. Okay, lovely. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's cap some shit. I wish I could get more than just a solitary base with this. But I guess it's better than nothing. Actually, I'll get this city, so that's nice. Infantry assault. Boost fire. Let's go. Oh, actually, I will not get this property because my infantry is not on full health, so... Yeah, I didn't think about that. But, I'll get this one. That's kind of nice. So let's see, how much firepower does she get per capture? It seems to... Well, it doesn't display, I think. But, I would estimate either 5 or 10%. I would hope it's 10%, honestly. Because otherwise it's hard to get that much out of your superpower. But at least I can do this, which is nice. So yeah, there's pretty much nothing I can do, I think, to prevent Fortune from getting the lab now. Unless this infantry is somehow able to? Nah. It's not gonna work like that, sadly. But hey, 107% damage. Mech versus artillery, let's go. Wait, so how much firepower does she get on her infantry during her superpower? Only plus 40%, so yeah, she really is kind of discount Sammy. She's a more balanced Sammy, which I appreciate, but... There we go. Alright, at least we'll get all of these properties now, which is nice. Question is, should we... I could have saved the power and tried to go for the HQ cap, actually. That probably would have been a smarter thing to do. Yeah, let's just damage her infantry a little bit, shall we? I might still be able to get it. If I use the, I have an APC right here. Can load it off right here. And I have 22,000. Let's see, what can I build? Can I build a war tank yet? I don't think I can now. Let's build a rocket and a tank. Honestly, should have waited to build a rocket. I'm gonna splat you good. Here we go. Acrobats. Let's see what she decides to do. And there's the Neo tank, sadly. There is the Neo tank. So we failed in that regard. Thought maybe I could keep it like that forever. These anti-tanks look glitchy as hell. Okay, I'll still get that one, because I've done 18 capture points on that property already, so... Yep, I'll still get it. You can't interrupt it. I'm still gonna get it. And you just placed your medium tank in range of my Neo, so that's a great job there, Clissy. So that is not going to work out. That tank is going to be destroyed. And looks like the HQ is pretty exposed still, so... Yeah, the HQ is actually really exposed. I'm just going to keep marching over onto it. Because I got to be a little careful here, because of that Neo. Oh, 53%? Really? Wow. That's kind of bad. Not going to lie. I thought it would be much better than that. Alright. Charming as they are. Let's do this. Okay, so I think let's build a medium tank here. I keep forgetting they're much cheaper in this hack. Much cheaper. Alright, well, I say we do this then. And then maybe mechs. Yeah, mechs do more decently against them as well, so that's kind of nice. Alright, so we can maybe trick... Let's see, how are we going to do this? What if we put the anti-tank here? Actually, the mech might decimate the anti-tank, so let's give it a bit of a... Let's bait it a little bit. I think I can probably go for the HQ cap here, honestly. I think it would actually be easy to do that. Let's capture here. And let's just march on the HQ. I think we can probably take it. Alright, let's see what Fortune decides to do. I have no idea if mechs are good against anti-tanks. They may very well be. I think in Advanced Wars Days of Ruin... Yeah, wow. Okay, they actually decimate anti-tanks. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Alright, so what we can do... we just gotta be careful. We don't want to pull this. I'd say we just take a bunch of engagements until we get power. And then we just go for the HQ cap. It's pretty simple. Yeah, as long as we are within 2 spaces of the HQ, we should be absolutely fine. We just gotta make sure we keep this mech on full health. That's all we really gotta do. And then we can win just from getting our superpower. We don't even need to play well. We don't want to go in range of the anti-tanks though, if we can avoid it. So let's not do that. There we go. But honestly, having the anti-tanks attack us, not such a bad idea. I wonder how the anti-tanks deal with rockets actually. If they do a lot of damage to them. I'm guessing they do decent damage to all vehicles, so... But yeah, I actually think we have a winning strategy right now. Just keep this mech undamaged, get superpower, and then win. Let Fortune just attack a bunch of our units, and we should be fine. Yeah, look at that. We won. Yep, we won. There we go. We just need a little bit more power charge. Let's build, let's try and, like, destroy as many units as possible this turn. To get that power ranking up. Let's see. So, oh, wow, actually, would you look at that? The anti-tanks actually take pretty good damage from the rocket. But what we want to focus on right now is just killing a bunch of units, so we get our power ranking up. So I'm gonna do this. Let's see if we can destroy the Neo tank as well. Oh shit, that was a bit of a mistake. I might still be able to destroy it with this mech, so it should be fine. Let's destroy this. Anything else we can destroy? Maybe this, not really. I think maybe that's all we can destroy for now. We can destroy this on the same turn. So hopefully that should help our rankings out. I could have popped my superpower, captured to get an increase in firepower. I didn't even think about that. Alright, let's pop our superpower. Alright, time to end this. Fitting quote. Boost fire. And then I can do this. And then I can capture here. So that's 2 captures in 1 turn. I wonder, if you capture the lab, do you get a Neo? I'm actually not sure if you do. Do you get another Neo if you're lab? Can you like ping pong labs? I think I read in a comment that it's possible. There we go. It's the end of that. Orange Star wins. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. What? You lost. That should be our line. So there was something else going on. I should have known. What are you two talking about, John? Summer, he's right. Think about it. We were able to get the labs in the field before they did. They deliberately left important places unsecured for us. You're absolutely right. Fortune, what's really going on? As much as I'd love to chat, I got 3 other countries to check up on. Your army's in Blue Moon, Green Earth, and Yellow Comet too? That's right. And it's all going according to plan so far. When you see what we got in store, you'll fear the Black Hole Army. Black Hole. An all-consuming void of darkness. I didn't name it. Had a couple of better ideas myself. Wait, I need to ask you something, Fortune. Are you sure you want to do this? Black Hole doesn't sound nice at all. I know, right? Shadow Nation is a way cooler name. But Sturm overruled me, and nobody opposes Lord Sturm ever. Nobody except us. We can stop him, believe me. John, what are you saying? Are you... If you want to stop us, find the tunnels to our headquarters. They're all over the world. Search every city. That's all I can tell you. See you later!
Mission complete!
Ephraim with his Pokemon music. Phew, I wonder how our allies are doing. Alright, so that's the end of the Orange Star campaign. A pretty fun map, all things considered. I'm gonna stop it here because it will transition directly over to Blue Moon and Yellow Comet now if it's anything like the Advance Wars 2 campaign. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye!